Young Sketchy on Flex, and today, I bring you week 9 of the Pokemon Global League. And versus our opponent, the United Kingler and Professor Willow, whose Twitter and fucking YouTube will be in the description below. Fuck it, one take, that's all I do. But today, he's sitting at 4-4, I'm sitting at 5-3. Playoff implications on the line here, people. I'm fighting to keep my spot. He's fighting to gain one. And this was a game. I'm not even gonna lie, bruh. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It was a game. And I sat here. I think I prepped for about 4 hours for this team, and I'm trying to pick it apart. And I'm like, all right, let's do this. So I went with Skarmy, Sylveon. I went with Standard, I think, this week. Skarmy, Sylveon, Kieran Black, Alomola, Megalopony, and Jolteon. He went Genesect, Galvantula, Mega Medicham, Rhyperior, Lantern, and Starmie. I expected 4 of these 6 mons. I game plan for the Mega Medicham, the Rhyperior, what the hell is that? The Starmie and the Galvantula. I also thought he was going to bring Gardevoir or Lantern, and I did not expect Genesect. I knew he had it. That's his S tier. My S tier is Kieran Black, and basically this is the situation, right? I need a win. I win and I'm in. That's plain and simple. Willow needs a win, and for me to lose next week and to win next week. So I can pretty much, in all playoff hopes, I think, going into this battle, the New York Clinks had a shot. You got Sharp, the Minnesota Town, what the hell is this team name? I don't even remember. You have Professor Willow, of course. Vinny needed help. The New York Shelmets. Ayaku needed me to win. I had I determined the fate of, I believe, 6 teams in this one battle, and it was pretty intense, man. Let me. This was really good, right? So I lead off with Lopunny. He leads off with Genesect. Gets the attack boost. I do believe I go for a fake out as he switches into Rhyperior, which is a excellent switch on his part because it is carrying the Rocky Helmet, which now leads me to tell me this is physically defensive. He literally brought this just like at this moment. I think he just brought this for Megalopony right here. And I think after this goes down, Megalopony he goes in. I believe ended up switching out. I believe in Scar as he sets up his rocks. And this was the interesting matchup. So I set up rocks as he goes for the Fire Punch. He carries on his Skarm, but I have Rocky Helmet on me too. So now this matchup, I think, was a key one because unlike previous battles, Rhyperior is not carrying the leftovers over Rocky Helmet, and I chose Rocky Helmet, but I went with Roost this week as well. As he switches out into Galvantula, as I believe I do Whirlwind this out, so this is making this Galvantula just weaken out. As he goes into this, now you notice it's about to be turn 5, and I think I made him, I let this affect me a little bit as I switch into Alomola, and he goes straight for the Thunderbolt. Now, after the battle, I realized why he went for the Thunderbolt because Skarmy was already a flying type, and it wouldn't have really mattered. Stardy was already broken. This was a dumb move on my part. I could have actually just saved Alomola and actually just switched into, I think, Jolteon, expecting the Thunderbolt. I actually kind of forgot it did get Thunderbolt, so yeah. Alomola goes down as he takes a quick 5-6 lead. As I do believe I go for the Drain Punch here, expecting the Rhyperior. As usually goes for the Iron Head. I think he expected Sylveon to come in. As he does go back out into the rapier, and I do take damage, but I do get some back because of the drain punch. As I don't think I ended up switching to Skarmy as I predicted the I predicted like a rock polish here, but he reveals that he has counter. Now, if I had stayed in and went for a drain punch, and he went for a counter, I would be dead. This game would have been lost. GG, no re. So I think this was the key point. This right here was just switching out back into Skarm. Now my plan, I think, is to pretty much get him back up to sturdy, as he does go for the fire punch. Now, I go for a second sturdy, but I think he goes for earthquake here. Oh no, he goes for the fire punch again. Put him down to H. So now I know rocks. Resistant rocks will do 7% if he switches out. I could whirlwind him, or I can predict him to switch out and just whirlwind still. Roost. But I chose the Roost, as he does reveal he is earthquake, which does a good 53% to me. Now, this is the other key play in this battle right here, as he goes for the earthquake, as I do whirlwind him out into, I believe, Lantern. Getting previous damage off of this Lantern actually softens up for Megalopony for a little bit, as I do predict a Thunderbolt, but he goes for Scald instead. He does not get the burn, unfortunately. As I do I'm just content with just switching out. As he just goes for Scald. I believe I ended up wishing here, trying to get my scarring back up to full health now, as I do believe he goes into his sidekick, which is Mega Metacham. I'm sorry, my phone is like going off. And this was a key play because he's going to go for a fake out, take Rocky Helmet damage. And as this wish was key, because as you see, he goes for the high jump kick. I live with 5. He takes Rocky Helmet damage, and I just Brave Bird. Threat gone. Thank you. So that now allows Kieran Black to come do some damage now. As this thing is not in return as a fake out and it's still not in return range. Return did I believe 45 to 53%, and with crit it's in crit range. So I'm thinking maybe I'll take shot I'll take. I'm not really hurt by losing Megalopony anymore, because everything now dies to Jolteon, I believe. Yeah. His Genesect's in range, his Galvantula's in range. I outspeed everything. I just need to get damage down on his Lantern, and Jolteon comes in. But he switches into Mount Crushmore, expecting to return anyway, as he just did that to whittle down Rocky Helmet. So now this thing comes in, and I immediately scare this thing back out, as I just go straight for return. I had no, bias in going for that. And now I'm thinking maybe I can get a crit return here. I do not, and he finishes me off with Scald. So now it is a 3-3 game. Now, Jolteon now comes in and does what it does. It checks the rest of his mons. I'm carrying HP Fire just in case, as I'll Signal Beam here, and I'll just Signal Beam here again just for the KO. Shadow Ball, sorry. And then I finish this game off with a Shadow Ball to the face. To the Jewel of Bowie, the poor Starmie. And basically, what that secures is this. For the first time in PGL motherfucking history, I'm in the motherfucking playoffs. And for all them motherfucking people who doubted me at the beginning of the season, Sketchy's just bad. He's gonna play like last season. Oh no. Should have ran Side Shock over Thunder. Yeah, Vinny, I'm talking to you. Yeah, guess what? Not only am I in the playoffs, but I'm currently have the second best record in this league. So thank you. Thank you for the motivation. Thank you. That's all I can say. And if you don't like it, beat me again. I play you next week, and I plan on beating you. And then I will go to the playoffs, and I will win. And at the end of the day, I have already proven my point for the season. I've gotten a lot better. And if you don't like it, oh well. I've proven I've gotten a lot better. Not lucky, better. But if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. Thank you. Sorry, I went on a little rant there. Yeah. And to the sketchy motherfuckers out there, adieu.